So we are back.
We're back after 2 years.
A little hiatus.
Yeah, February 21st, 2023 was our last documented day here.
All right.
According to Ming.
According to Ming. Well, Ming would know. Like, I'm bad with dates. Like, I have a good memory, but I'm terrible with dates.
Yeah, I am too. If I don't write it down,
Yeah.
forget it.
But I guess we should just jump in.
Yeah, let's
All right.
do it. We've got a lot to talk about. A
We
lot
do.
has happened over
There's
the past 2 years.
A lot has happened, but we can't cram it all in. We're just gonna act like the last two didn't really happen, and we're just gonna pick it up as it's going.
That, you know what? And that's how real friendships are.
Exactly.
Don't you love those people who are like, you lost track of time?
Yeah.
Like you haven't maybe seen them in like 2 years, and then all of a sudden you just sit down and it's just like,
It falls right back into place.
love it.
Like, that's what, like, Anna, like, I couldn't have done this with anyone else.
Aww.
And had the same, I guess, camaraderie, the same, like, our chemistry is good.
Yes.
Like, I couldn't have made this alone. I couldn't have made this with someone else.
Yeah, we go so far back.
For
too.
real. I think that's what works for us.
I've literally known Sean since I was 8 years old.
Yeah. And I was probably doing something terrible
No,
at the
you
time.
were. Yeah, yeah, you definitely were. You were definitely a little delinquent, but it's okay.
I wouldn't say that I was a delinquent. I would say that I was. No, I was probably a fucking delinquent.
You were
Like,
delinquent.
I had my moments. But let's go. So, all right, first one. This man, Pennsylvania man, wins $57,000 out of Parks Casino, but he excluded himself from gambling.
Oh no.
So that means he cannot collect this $57,000 victory.
Oh
Could you imagine winning? Could you imagine winning any type of large money and then not being allowed to pick it up?
That is awful. But
Well-
can I tell you a funny story?
Sure.
I think I might have mentioned this before on one of our prior podcasts, but my mom she loves to play the lottery, and she has this like one sequence of numbers she plays all the time, and she's watching the numbers like get called at the end of the night. She's like, "Oh, that's my number!" And then she goes to the place and she gives the ticket, and the guy flip flopped the numbers back and forth. Yeah, it was pretty sad.
That's painful. Like, I would have had to wait for him when he got off.
Yeah.
I gotta be like, bruh,
It was.
you had one job to do. You had one job to do, and like, how you fucked this one up? Man?
So what happened? So he doesn't get any of the money.
He gets nothing because I guess he like round up like a gambling debt or whatever, and to avoid paying the debt, excluded himself from gambling.
Oh, so he kind of just like he pretty much like
Fucked himself twice.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
God.
But
At least his gambling debt's paid off, right?
yeah, but like
He doesn't have to worry about like some mafia guys like coming and
not at all.
throwing him in the back of
but
a
at
trunk.
the same time, like why would you, like? I've never been into gambling debt that bad to where I'm like, all right, I need to exclude myself from gambling to save myself.
Oh my God.
And then like you still go back and gamble. Like, you're a fucking idiot.
yeah.
you kinda-
At
you-
that point, it's like it's a problem now.
It's not even a problem. That's your own fucking fault. Like, there's no one to blame.
Yeah.
There's no one to blame. Okay. That was fun.
Yeah. That was fun. Feel bad for you, buddy.
Okay. Brad Davis.
Who is that? Please.
Oklahoma man killed his stepdad.
Oh,
Do you want to know how?
God.
Do you want to know how?
How?
With an atomic wedgie.
Oh.
Like, this is like a fear from, like, I would say, like, late 80s, early 90s. Getting
Yeah.
a wedgie or getting a swirly.
Oh God.
Somebody giving you a swirly?
You know, my medical brain is like going off now, and I'm like, I know how he did it. He must have pulled those underwear so far up his ass that he stimulated his vagal nerve, and it caused a cardiac event
That's
for him
what-
to die. That's
Oh, I'm trying to they don't say. Oh my God.
oh my God.
So he ripped the band. He ripped the band from the wedgie and then choked him out.
Oh my God. That is not even an atomic wedgie. That's like a whole like nuclear wedgie.
That's a
Like,
new.
goes
That needs a
beyond-
new name.
Yeah.
That puts atomic to shame.
I know, but looking at his face though, like I don't know.
That face says no remorse.
Yeah,
And that face says, like, I've given out wedgies for a very long time.
Yeah.
I've done my time with the wedgie.
Yeah, he was a wedgie bandit like back in second grade. Nobody's underwear was safe.
Okay. Did you know that the world has decided on a best dessert?
Oh, let me hear this.
The world has voted the best dessert as the tiramisu.
Nah. I've had way better desserts.
Me
than
too. Have you ever
tiramisu.
had banana Foster's cheesecake
No.
with the
but
little caramel drizzle?
Oh
What?
my God, that is tantalizing.
Or
I
even-
love bananas Foster's. Might be the best thing that ever came. It's an Australian dessert, right? Isn't that where?
Yeah, I believe so. I could be wrong, but I just know I've had tiramisu and I've never been like, ooh, I need a tiramisu.
Well, you know what? The Australians had to make up for their Vegemite. Have you ever tried that before?
God no, my mother loved me as a child. She wouldn't make me.
Oh
do that.
my God. There was like, I forget, there was like Australia Day at this place I was at, and they were giving out Vegemite for us to try on toast. It was, it's a delicacy there. It's disgusting. If you've
Yeah.
ever tried Vegemite, let us know.
Like
and
my
tell us your
face-
honest
my
thoughts.
face right now. Kraft makes that.
Yeah. It's like the Nutella of
See,
Australia.
that's another thing. Like
but it's not sweet. It's more,
I've never
it's
been
more
crazy
bitter.
about Nutella.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Like
You don't like Nutella?
I'm not crazy about Nutella.
Oh my God.
I'm not crazy about fluff.
Oh.
Yeah, like
Not even a fluff and Nutella together. I think is a fantastic.
I can't
fantastic
remember who
pairing.
used to eat it like every day when we were in like middle school. They used to eat peanut butter and fluff sandwiches.
I don't know. That sounds kind of good.
Nah, like I'm a pothead, but even then I like draw the line. But like I kind of feel like I'm a bad pothead in a sense because like I've never eaten at Taco Bell.
Really?
Like never in my life have I.
So why do you think you're so above Taco Bell?
Because like I've had like real Spanish food in my life.
All right, that's fair enough. But it does the trick, you know.
Yeah, but
It
like
serves its purpose.
like if I wanted like a bad quesadilla, like I'll go to like Fridays.
But have you ever had a Taco Supreme Crunchwrap?
I've never been to Taco Bell.
Oh my God, it's an octagon full of flavor. It's just amazing.
I like none of that looks good to me.
Oh,
Like, none of that.
I
Like my like all right,
severely
all right.
disagree.
I've never
That looks-
eaten anything.
that looks
from Taco Bell.
mouth-watering.
I've gotten Taco Bell from my dad before, but
Yeah.
I've never.
You know it's good when you take a bite out of it and explodes out the other end. Then you know that that Supreme Crunch Wrap is hitting.
We're gonna clip that part. Definitely gonna clip that. Thank you for that. That you're bearing gifts.
Yeah, listen, I'm just saying. I'm
Okay.
just saying. So good. Don't knock it till you try it.
Oh, I'm knocking. I'm knocking so hard. I will never go to like. I think that's gonna be like my thing, to where I'm like I'm never gonna have Taco Bell. Like I'm okay. I'm okay missing. I'm never gonna be 6'2". I'm never gonna have Taco Bell. I'm all right with that.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way with oh my God, it's like escaping me right now, but it's like everybody loves it and I'm like, I can like do without it. I feel that way about Butterfingers.
See, I'm like
When I tell people I don't like Butterfingers, they're like, "What? What's wrong with you?"
I'm not gonna judge you for not liking Butterfingers. I would never do that. Now, if you said I didn't like Reese's, I'd be like
No, Reese's, yeah.
Reese's slap. Like they,
Yeah.
like
If
every time.
something is
No matter what shape it's in, it's still good.
Yeah.
Christmas tree.
something
Easter
is wrong
egg.
with you on a systemic level if you don't like Reese's.
If you don't like Reese's, that's like worse than like being somebody like, oh, I'm a proud Republican. Like,
yeah. No.
like, ugh.
yeah.
Yeah, Reese's are
Ugh,
great, man.
Just looking at a picture of one like just makes me want one now.
I want it. Like, do they have like new ones?
I don't know, but you know what was weird this winter? The Reese's Snowmen and the Little Debbie's Christmas tree cakes were like hard to find.
Really?
Yeah, and that's how I know America is in trouble.
See, like those hit.
Yeah,
Those
couldn't
hit.
find them anywhere.
They got them at the 7-Eleven by me.
Yeah, when I went to go look for them, nowhere to be found, and I was like, all right, there's definitely a supply chain issue here. But
The
the
little Debbie Christmas tree. I remember those.
everybody
they're like,
remembers those.
Like Christmas zebra cakes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they were amazing. And everywhere I went, they were sold out.
So you got to go to like You gotta go to like a Walmart and kind of like a hood place.
I went there. I went to the hood.
You gotta go like
Yeah.
I guarantee you Walmart in North Brunswick got them.
I went there.
You
They
went
weren't there.
Weren't there.
They were not there.
That would have been my first guess.
Yeah.
I'd have been
So
like-
that's how you know something's not right
Something
here.
is up.
Something is up. There's definitely a supply chain issue. They're sending them all to China. That's why.
And they're just dancing and laughing at us right now.
I know. And they're like, oh, we got all your Christmas tree cakes.
But like yo,
Christmas is ruined for you guys.
yeah. Well played, China.
Yeah. Enjoy the cakes.
Enjoy them. They're delicious. Oh, okay. This one is gonna bring us some joy.
Oh, I can't wait.
So there's like a theme going wrong with like people getting neck tattoos, and each one is worse than the next.
Oh, God.
All right. So,
Oh, God. Sack chaser? Mother of Christ.
what would make you get that on your neck?
That is awful.
Sack chaser's a bad one. There's another one. There's some more. Yes.
Oh.
You got the limitless throat.
Why?
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 Who's gonna look at you and be like, oh, this guy's a bad person right here. He doesn't fuck around. His throat is limitless.
You know what? I always say to people, because, you know what, when I was younger, I liked tattoos. Now, I admire them on other people, but I would never get another one.
Oh, I'm definitely getting more. I have a bad tattoo.
Have you ever had laser tattoo removal?
Fuck no.
It is awful.
No.
Can I just tell you about my laser tattoo experience?
Yes, you can.
So I've had 2 tattoos lasered off. And the one I'm currently getting is a tramp stamp I got in my grandmother's memory.
Not in grandma's memory.
No, it's true. I'm not proud of this, but let me explain. So when I was probably like 18 or 19, and all the cool girls got tramp stamps. That's just what we
Yeah,
did.
that was the movement.
And my grandmother was Lebanese, so in her honor, I got Capricorn written in Arabic tattooed on my back. And as time went on, I was like, oh, this is bad. I could have maybe like planted a garden or like done something else to honor her memory. But no, I have this shitty tramp stamp that I got in Brooklyn on Coney Island stuck on my back. So I started the tattoo removal process. And first of all, it feels like somebody is literally pouring hot oil and whacking you with a hot rubber band at the same time.
No, thank you.
Gets worse. I had an allergic reaction to the laser. So now it's keloided.
Oh!
And it's like raised. And so I had to like go and get like rounds of like steroid injections into my back in order for it to go back down to normal.
See, that's...
So the doctor says to me, she's like, you have 2 options. We can try again, but the same thing might happen. Or you can get it cut out of your skin and, have your back sewed back together. And I was like, oh, these are my choices.
Yeah, that's...
So really think about if you want a tattoo and think about the consequences. Don't end up like me. Do me.
Do me, bro? Like, not like... Who is getting these tattoos like... This is a good idea.
You know what though? Like some of these tattoo artists need to be held responsible too. Like if I was like,
I would say no because like you're not gonna stop somebody from trying to make money.
Listen, I always think about that chick with the Drake tattoo on her forehead. I wonder how she's doing.
Probably not good.
Yeah,
probably not good as of now.
But like,
she probably had a good summer,
I don't know. But like you would just have to make like a moral judgment. Like, is this something I want to be responsible for this person to have on them for the rest of their life?
I just.
Oh my God, Ben Franklin is rolling in his grave right now.
That looked like the Ben Franklin they dug up in How High.
That looks like Ben Franklin after he got shot with his own lightning.
That might actually be like historically accurate.
Yeah.
From what Ben Franklin, because that is definitely not the Ben Franklin I'm used to. that Ben that Ben got a little Downsy in him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my God, really? Really? Like why would Louis Vuitton has no idea who you are.
He does not. He's probably gonna hit you with a infringement case. So good luck with that one.
That is. You know what?
That was not bad.
Not bad. Yeah, if it was in a different location, I'd be like, that's actually a pretty nice work of art.
Yeah, but it definitely doesn't look good that you have like, kind of like a goo slowly going down your throat. It's
Yeah,
That's-
that part. I think it was supposed to be the shiny part of the glass, but yeah, I can see what you're seeing now.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it had potential.
There was there was another bad one that I saw that he had the Monster energy drink logo.
Oh God, you
It's
know
like,
his house has tons of
So
freaking
many holes.
in that
So
drywall.
many holes in the wall. That's all I thought.
Oh my.
But it's like, why would you want people to know you got a monster throat?
Yeah.
Like, why? Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Guys. Neck tattoos, side neck, okay. Adam's apple side, leave it alone.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Like I
Just
said,
let it
just
go.
think of the consequences when you realize one day, shit, this was a bad idea.
Not even just because somebody's gonna make fun of you.
Yeah,
And
I like us.
I might.
You
I
might end up on our podcast. Please submit all entries to shallowend.com.
All the bad throat tattoos that you see, please send them.
Yeah, there was one. I don't know if you remember. This is like going back to like old classic internet days, but there was like this one tattoo, and it was like going around the internet, and it was like a chick, and she had like a tattoo of like a dick on her neck, and it said like #1 dick sucker on it.
Nah, but you know what I have
Like,
seen?
oh my God.
There's girls that will have a goat tattooed on their throat.
Oh God.
So they say that the goat throat. The throat goat. Yes. Said that backwards.
Yeah.
But I'm like, advertisement, like, if you're not an OnlyFans model and you just have that, like, that's bad marketing. You're losing money.
Whatever floats your throat, goat.
You know what, Ming, we can bring you in on this one. Because we're all around the same age. What do you think the biggest song of our lifetime is?
Oh, Back That Ass Up by Juvenile.
Back That Ass Up by
But
Juvenile.
every millennial feels tingles down their spine when that beat drops.
Well, it's a great one. It is a great song. It hits every time. Never disappoints.
Listen, I have arthritis, but if I hear that in the club, well, I don't go to the club, but if I hear that at an outing, maybe a barbecue with some friends,
Something's happening.
I'm definitely twerking that ass. I'm definitely like, oh. Because
Like,
the spirit of
we're gonna need some Motrin, but it's gonna be all right.
listen, the spirit of Juvenile just like comes over me, and and he's still alive. Like
He is.
he just lives in all of us.
He's
Oh. See, look at
you can't help
He's
it. You
it's
can't help
happening.
it. You
I
can't
told
help
you.
it. We can't help it. It just happens.
Where's Cash Money Records taking over the 99 and 2000?
All right. Okay.
Thank you for that.
Just had a flashback of tying my T-shirt around my head.
I know. Oh yeah, Sean was definitely the guy with the white tee that was like 10 sizes too big.
Oh yeah, easy minimum.
Yeah.
5X.
Young Jeezy fan. I got that snowman. Right?
I was
that him?
that was Young Jeezy.
Yeah.
But I never had a snowman shirt, but I definitely had multiple of like 4 or 5X shirts
Yeah.
and fresh Air Force Ones.
You know what? I'm gonna just say right now, nothing tops like late 90s, like early 2000s hip hop.
Nah.
Like Trick Daddy, like come on. Baby,
Not even,
I'm a
like-
thug.
Like we had like the hip hop from I want to say like 1997 to like 2003 was like untouchable worldwide because we had like rise of Nas, rise of DMX, rise of Jay-Z,
Yeah.
rise of Eminem, rise of 50. Like we had
Yeah.
like
Listen, I'm old, so I can't really comment on like new music. I think the only
Yeah.
like artist that really stands out to me personally right now is like Kendrick. I like Kendrick.
I like Kendrick too. Like there's a couple rappers now that I like, but like am I like downloading their album? Probably not.
Yeah.
Like I like Lil Baby. I like Da Baby. I couldn't tell you.
They're not the same person?
No,
God,
no.
I'm so old.
Lil and Da. that's the indicator.
I thought that was just like a you know, like a nickname.
Nah, like I like we haven't heard anything from them for a little while. Like I don't even know who's like big in the rap game right now.
Yeah, I don't. Ming,
No,
do
you know what? I do know.
Ming is
it's called-
Ming is like a Ming should know because he's like a he's a pop culture guy.
Icon.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a pop culture icon.
I'm also old, so I have no idea.
Oh shit, Ming.
I have no idea.
Biggest song of your lifetime.
My lifetime, that's tough, man. Again, I'm old. Journey, Don't Stop Believing. That that's not juvenile.
It's not, but
that's one that comes on and everyone starts.
everyone
singing.
hears it. Exactly.
I feel like it's a New Jersey thing because if you go into any like dive bar and they play that song,
Don't Stop
yeah,
Believing.
that and Bon Jovi, everybody's got tears rolling down their
Living on a
eyes.
Prayer.
They're like, don't
But-
stop. They like think of their high school girlfriend back
This
in
is-
'87.
This is
Closed
why
out The Sopranos. Like,
Yeah.
I would pick that.
Iconic.
One. Yeah.
I would say that the White Stripes, Seven Nation Army is the biggest song of our
All right,
lifetime.
I'll give you that. Yeah,
that is the
I will
biggest-
give you that.
Because that song is gonna be played at every college football game for as long as my grandkids that aren't here will live.
Yes. And you know what's funny? Because I've been learning the drums these past few years. That's actually a very simple beat to play on
Very.
drums. It's not, but it's so catchy. I love this song.
Who doesn't?
I love Meg White too.
I like
wish-
Jack White. I didn't know
Yeah.
Jack White was funny.
No, he's mega talented.
Yeah, very talented.
Yeah.
But I think that is the biggest song.
Can
of
we
our
just
lifetime.
have the White Stripes back for like one album?
Well, no, because Jack just does like pop up stuff.
I know that I would just
I
put your
did-
differences aside and just make one. All their songs are fucking bangers. And
Dead
just-
Leaves on a Dirty Ground. That's my
God.
karaoke.
I love that song.
Dead leaves on a dirty ground when I know you're not around. That's
Hotel Yerba, like come on.
What?
I love the White
I
Stripes.
like the White Stripes. Okay, all right, we're moving. We're cooking. We're cooking. Bring up Ryan Wedding. He is a snowboarder. Yes, this fella. This guy right here. He's wanted. He's on the FBI's most wanted list.
Oh my God, he's
He essentially like set up a couple people to get murdered. He was like flipping birds. Like he was
wow.
a busy individual.
See, and that like I don't understand that. You clearly have like this amazing accomplishment of being like this Olympian snowboarder.
Yeah.
Why do you need to be out in the streets for?
Well, hey, if you're doing it like that, you're not in the streets. The streets are coming to you.
But
He
still,
just flipped one white for another.
yeah. I love all snow in all forms.
Exactly. He's not a snow ableist. He's
Yeah.
like we're trying to do this.
I just don't understand that. So sad.
Well, I guess if you can't, well, wherever he is right now, I don't know where he is. I don't want nobody coming at me. I'm just a messenger. I don't know where he is. Hopefully it's somewhere with no extradition. And if he sees this, I hope he laughs because I'm a fan.
You're a well-rounded individual,
Yeah,
Mr.
you are.
Wedding.
There's another good one. Women have been describing their exes as brands.
Oh, let me hear it.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay. This is the one that I saw.
Tommy Hilfiger, because he'll figure out a way to lie about anything.
There's a bunch of Ross, because I settled for less.
Gerber, because he's still a baby.
There were a bunch of good ones. There was the one that I saw. It was like Amazon because he always came too early.
Oh God, that's funny. Yeah. What do you have a brand that you would
Describe
your
an
ex?
Like I don't necessarily hate any of my exes, so like I wouldn't want to like destroy them in a way like that. But
Yeah.
like maybe maybe they should have come with like a warranty.
Yeah, get your money back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anything either. I've always been the problem. I'm sure they have a lot of names for me.
For real. For real. Like I don't think I'm a terrible ex, but like I'm sure at my worst I probably didn't make everything easy.
Yeah.
So like if I can admit that, I feel like
I'm sure
growth.
all those spam calls. Somebody definitely signed me up for a PPP.
well, nah, I know.
They're like,
Wait
"Fuck
a
this
minute.
bitch."
Wait a minute. I had one girl sign me up for the army.
You got like a knock at the door.
Not even. This was like around 9/11 too.
It's like, "Hey son, how many push-ups can you do?"
Not even. It was like we're interested to get you involved, and I'm like, for what? And they're like, oh no, well, we got your sign up because you remember like around 9/11 they had like army recruiters in like the mall,
Yeah, I remember.
and somebody filled my shit out, and then
They were so ruthless. They had me convinced I was going to the Air Force at one time.
oh no, I wasn't doing that one.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
No, listen. I'm glad I didn't do that, but I have nothing but respect for our service people.
Me too. I just know me personally. I
Yeah.
got sleep problems. There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, I would be in the corner crying, peeling potatoes.
I wouldn't even be in the corner. I'd be in the barracks because they'd be like, "You're supposed to get up at 7 or 6." I'd be like, "Bro, I didn't fall asleep until 5:15."
Oh my God! And no, God bless.
Now you want me to run?
Military? No.
I'll meet you at the jail.
Yeah, but you know what's funny though? I don't know how. You ever just like go online, and this is just like going back to like the whole access thing. There's such a like divide between men and women. Like I just read the comment sections of like all of these like posts, and it's like if a woman like will say for instance like she'll post something, and then they'll write like if she's like older, they'll be like she's expired and da da da, and it's like all this like. And then it's like if a man posts something too, it's like the same thing. It's like he's the devil. There's just such a divide between men and women online.
Yeah. But I feel like most of the people that are expressing negativity aren't happy with something that's happening in their lives.
Yeah, it's all
So
projection.
exactly. So if you're mad about something, you're taking that on a stranger online. There's probably something going on that you need to check out.
I know. That's why I don't read the comment sections of
I love the comment sections are like the best place.
I don't read them. They make me sad.
I read them and I take notes. And if there's a good one, I'll like it.
Yeah, I don't read them.
The comment sections are great. I love
Yeah.
them.
If you got something to say about me, say it to my face.
But yeah, it's like somebody like in Minnesota, like, yo, if you got a problem with me, come say it to me. Like, I'm not traveling to come insult you.
But imagine you did. You're like shivering because it's like below 0 down here. Like, hey,
Oh,
Johnny,
wait, have you been
5453. I heard what you said about me.
I'm out here.
Yeah. Come meet me at the Mall of America.
Yo, have you watched any of this season of Love is Blind?
No, I need to get on that show. Everybody's talking about it.
This has to be the most boring season I've ever seen. And ironically, it's in Minnesota.
You know what I've seen clips of it online, and the thing that cracks me up the most is just watching the interactions with Nick and Vanessa. Because I don't know if you remember back in the day watching Newlyweds with him and Jessica.
Oh, I think that was that was the thing that set him to be like, well, I'm getting a divorce.
Does Nick hate all his wives though?
No, he might.
He's just like always like he looks like there's somewhere else he'd rather be every time.
Like,
He's just like, ugh.
it's like, but it's funny because like he'll say something to like throw a layup, and it should be like, really, that's how you think?
Yeah, he's like, I could be hanging out with the rest of 98 Degrees right now. I'm fucking here. But he just always looks miserable.
He looks not. I don't want to say miserable, but I do want to say like upset that he signed a contract for an obligation, because it's like I would be home right now, but like this season was so boring, like hard to watch, boring.
I never saw. I only remember like that chick that said that she looked like Megan Fox and then set the internet on fire.
First
Can
of
I just
all,
say something? I could kind of see it a little bit. She looked a little bit like Megan Fox to me. I can see a little, maybe like a cousin.
No. She looked like Megan Fox ate Megan Fox.
No.
She did not look like Megan Fox.
Oh.
And then her charge, she like when she opened the door, she was like like it was not like there's no way that he was like, like he had to like play that up for the cameras.
Yeah, but Nick
But, like,
Lachey always looks miserable to me.
He does not look happy.
Yeah.
I feel bad
He's
for
like,
him.
ugh.
Like it's like you meet some people and you're just like, I gotta give this guy a hug.
I know. He's like, I'd rather be doing a state fair right now.
For real.
Yeah, or singing at the mall, but I gotta come do this stupid reality show.
I could be opening up for the Backstreet Boys right now.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, but you know what's crazy is like a lot of those guys. Like, remember how popular they were back in the day?
For real. A lot of them are still popular.
I guess.
Well-
like we know who they are, but like,
Not like, I don't think I know who they, like, if I saw them in the city or something, like, maybe I'd recognize them. But like, if I was on an elevator with them, I'd be like, yeah, I don't.
you look familiar.
Yeah.
Can't quite put my finger on it.
Have you been on TRL? Like,
Yeah. Oh wow, TRL. Remember that show?
TRL was big.
So, did you ever like cut school to like get in the crowd and you like hope like Carson Daly would like? Pick you
I
out?
did, but I did not get close.
Yeah.
I think I did twice. Once.
I went with two of my friends and we made this like obnoxious sign that said I have pop rocks in my butt. And they glossed it over. Like I could see like the disgust in Carson's face from the window. He's like, ugh. And then just like went on to like one that said, I love you, Carson. And she got to go upstairs. We were like, oh, come on.
We didn't get close enough to like, because it was like one, I think we went, it was for Eminem and then one was for Jay-Z. And like, it was just, we got out the train, we're like, all right, let's go. We're here early.
I just
and
all
then,
the
like, it was
truancy
just like, oh.
officers would just be like posted up there, like waiting to take all the kids back to school, because that's what you did.
Yeah.
You know, you hopped on the
But-
train, you went
but
to New York, and you
If you
wanted
weren't,
to go
if
on
you
TRL.
weren't from New York, it was like, what are they gonna do? You can't sit. You're gonna send me back to Jersey. Good luck, bro.
Yeah.
And then like you give them like I have a name to where like if I give it to a cop, they think it's a fake name.
Yeah, I know you have a bunch of fake names. That's what I've learned about you over. I think you were Sean McNally one time.
Chris
Fine
Johnson.
Irishman.
Chris Johnson. I was Chris Johnson one time. There's been a few. There's been a
Yeah,
few fake
Jamal
names.
White. I know them all because I've heard them all. So I was like,
I-
oh, here he goes again.
And then like I had my Latin porn name would be Ernesto Duclos.
Oh, that sounds like you
That
know
sounds
what?
like real.
You need to be out there with Mr. Wedding pushing weight with that kind of name.
Yo, Mr. Wedding, holla at me. Ernesto Duclos
Yeah.
reporting for duty.
Yeah, that's just
Well, nah, I don't want to be a cocaine trafficker.
no.
Not in America. Not now.
Any sort of trafficking, right? You don't
Nah, because like now, like if it was like the 80s and I could wear like Miami Vice suits all the
like
time,
push it to the limit.
I could just, I'd have a Jerry curl for sure.
Oh yeah, you would be like you would have those kind of Jerry curls where like you went like that. And
You know what?
it'd start raining.
I'd have the AC Slater.
Yeah. I could see you like I'm just Hawaiian shirt open, chest hair out,
3
Jerry
gold
curl.
chains.
Yeah.
My suit jacket
Activator.
and
Is
sleeves.
that what it's called?
Yeah,
Activator gel just flying everywhere.
dripping.
Yeah. And you just like powder underneath here all the time.
And then steadily talking about starting a business with somebody I just met.
Yeah, Mr. Wedding. I like how you do business.
Senor Wedding.
Yeah. I don't know. You might be onto something here.
Hey, it's never too late. If El Chapo gets out.
Yeah. But you know what's scary? Did you hear about those, like, they were calling them students, but there was like they found like these people who were killed and they found a bag with their hands in them because apparently they were
Oh.
trying to steal from the cartel. That was the dumbest
First of
thing
all,
you could have ever done.
yeah, like steal away. Steal from places that aren't going to, like, who's trying to steal from a cartel?
Yeah, that's just
That's
poor. Yeah.
Oh my God, no, I did not see this.
Yeah.
9 missing students are found dismembered in a bag of hands. Eeh.
Yeah.
In a tourist hotspot? Not even like the hood or like off, like at the tourist spot?
Yeah, I know that's scary. When I go down to Mexico for my boob job, I don't want to worry about stuff like this.
That is wild.
Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah, but like, see, that's my thing. Like, if I went to Mexico and I ended up like chopping it up with the cartels, like, I'm gonna, like, the businessman in me is gonna be like, I could get rid of a key. Like, I just would be. See, like, I don't even want to talk about this because I'm just gonna incriminate myself.
Yeah. All right, next topic.
Next topic. Did you know baby elephants suck their trunks for comfort?
Aw, that's so cute.
Like baby elephants, like, and it's funny because like half the time they don't know how to use their trunks, because like the big ones will use it for like to water or to spray themselves down when they're hot, but baby elephants are just.
Oh my God, I want a baby elephant.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I
No.
can keep it in my backyard.
No,
It'll be
you
fine.
can't. Do you know how much a baby elephant weighs?
Enough to break my heart.
Maybe your femur too. I think baby elephants come out the womb at like 800 pounds.
Oh my God, it's so cute though.
They are adorable.
I
Like I
love
would like to go to a place to like play with an elephant. I
Yeah.
would like to do that.
Oh my God, look at that little baby. He's so cute. Aw,
Like they are adorable though.
I know.
Look at him.
Remember that movie Operation Dumbo Drop?
Yes, Danny Glover's worst movie.
I beg to differ, but I
Worst
thought it was a fine film.
No. So your whole plan is to drop an elephant.
Safely.
But first of all, if it's Dumbo, can't he fly?
I don't know. I've been watching like all of these clips of. You ever see how like I think it was like Switzerland, there was like a horse stuck on a mountain, and like they had to do an operation like horse drop where like they suspended the horse in the air by helicopter and like just like drove it around. The horse
No.
is like, what's going on?
See, I'm glad we don't live in places like I'm glad we don't live in like heavily dense animal areas.
Why?
Why? Like, could you imagine, like, say you go to your car, you look up, there's a polar bear.
All right, those kind of animals, yeah. But farm animals, I can like. I thought like I know that I think it's like maybe Peru. You ever see like those cows that they like let walk around and then like when they get mad they just like mow people down?
No, no.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, there's like a lot
That
of
would
like
be
angry
funny.
cows in Peru, and they just like when they're not having a good day, they'll just put their head down and just ram into you.
that would be funny though.
Yeah, they'll look at there's that's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
I'd be upstairs just laughing at people.
well, the white woman and be like, "Do you want a snack?"
Exactly. No, that's exactly what would
I
happen.
would definitely lose a limb trying to pet them because I have no
do
fear when
that.
it comes to animals. They're all my friends.
No, that's not how animals are.
I have this raccoon that comes on my back porch all the time. I named him Rocket.
You named him Rocket.
Yeah, and so-
Copyright infringement.
I know. Oh, geez, don't sue me, Pixar or whatever.
No, that's Marvel.
Marvel.
That's Marvel.
But no, he might be the real Rocket. Maybe they stole his identity. But he comes.
So are you trying to say Bradley Cooper comes to your house every night?
I wish.
You know what? I do want to try his restaurant. He opened like a cheesesteak spot in the city.
Yeah, I would try anything Bradley Cooper cooks. But anywho, yeah, Rocket comes to the back, and then I'll just like throw him. I gave him some orange.
Is it
chicken
Danny
the
and
other night.
Coops? Danny and Coops. I don't know where it is, but I'm guessing it's in Manhattan.
It's in
East
yeah,
Village.
it's in New York. No, yeah, it looks pretty good.
I would try. I did try one of the a restaurant that I saw on like a good eat spot off TikTok.
Yeah, was it
It
good?
was pretty good.
What was it called?
I do not know because the name is not in English.
I don't know. There's this girl on TikTok I follow, and her name is Meg Things, and she just does all New Jersey eateries, and she picks some really really good spots. Yeah, that's her. She is awesome. So if you ever are in the mood to find something good, and like she travels, like some of them, like I feel like they are like just like kind of pigeonholed to like one spot. But she
Oh, no,
goes-
I've seen this
yeah,
girl.
she
I've seen
goes
this girl.
all over the state, north, south, central.
Yeah, she'll be all over Jersey.
Yeah, she
actually,
makes-
I think we tried one of the restaurants that she was talking about.
Yeah,
the spot in
she
Newark.
makes-
It was like an all-you-can-eat.
Awesome, yeah,
It was an
recommendation.
all-you-can-eat spot,
Yeah, she.
but it was good. It was good.
When I'm like, you know what, I want to try something new. I just go on her page and I'm like, all right, what does Meg think?
Meg, we need some recommendations.
Yeah, Meg, you are our leader.
Yeah, please. Promised land is Meg. Did you hear about this one? A morgue worker steals human testicle
For what?
for a spaghetti sauce recipe.
Oh God, I was thinking maybe like a tobacco pouch or like something, some sort of small leather.
Some carry-on.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, just
That's disgusting.
that's just mean.
That's
just
disgusting.
mean.
I always think, did you ever? I can't remember. There was like I was watching like one of those like court case TV shows, and there was this guy whose wife left him, and she left him to go like do drugs, and he thought that she was like in this little encampment area, and he went around like killing people because he'd be like, hey, have you seen my wife? And they'd be like, no, and he would kill them thinking that they're lying. So he ended up like chopping them up, and then to get rid of the evidence, he would cook their body parts, and he made like a successful food truck business out of it.
He was like feeding people.
Yes, and and they were like his
No.
sandwiches were so good.
See, like that's crazy, but like, what if human is like?
What if they have like Hep C, especially if they're living in like those kind of
Yeah,
like
but what if it's like tender?
I don't know. I don't
Fall
want to
off
find
the
out.
bone.
I don't.
What if you got like a forearm, right? That was cooked to perfection. And you like slam the bone down, meat just drops off.
Oh God, I don't know. I don't want to think about that. Oh, my stomach is turning. But yeah, no, like I don't know. Apparently, like I said, it was a popular food truck. People were like lining up to eat these guys' sandwiches, and little did they know they were eating murder victims.
You remember, like there was a rumor in Highland Park about because we at one point we had a KFC.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And then also Gold Coin. That one, like there was like that cats were missing, and
Yeah, but like I used to eat there all the time.
yeah. And listen, and at the ripe age of how old are you now? 41.
3.
Yeah, you're doing just fine.
Thank you.
Good source of protein.
Exactly. Like I look at like the craziest thing is to like see people younger than me that look older than me.
You know what? The worst thing you can ever do is ask the internet how old you look.
Yes.
I did that. I made that mistake one time, and I got a median age of 39, which I'll take. But I was like hoping for 32.
Like, hey, the best advice I could give somebody when it comes to trying to, I guess, look young or stay youthful, drink water.
Yeah,
Don't do heroin.
yeah. Heroin will age you in light years.
For real. Because I've seen some people that are, I guess, going through recovery of heroin, but they're my age or maybe a little younger, but they easily look 25 years older than me.
I know, it's sad. Yeah, substance abuse really takes a toll on you. But
I'm glad, like,
you know what
glad.
also ages you really bad? Kids and a spouse.
Yeah, that will age you, and that will prevent you from meeting your dreams.
Yeah, I will.
just as much.
Yeah, listen, I work night shift. That has put some miles on my face, I know for sure. But yeah, I just
But at the same time, you also are active. You're very active with your dog. You drink a lot of water.
I should look a lot older.
Yeah,
All
like-
the poor life choices I made in the past, I should look way older than this.
That-
So I'm
me too.
grateful.
I'm so grateful for the way that I look. Cause like even like my mother, when my mother passed, she was 73, but she didn't look.
No,
like
your
a
mom
seven-
looked fantastic.
My mom didn't look.
Your mom,
73.
your
Like,
mom
we're
was
gonna
hot.
have good genes. We're like our genes are good. Like my sister's is. I don't want to say how much older she is than me because I don't want her to yell at me. But she is older than me, but she doesn't look older than me. If that makes any sense.
Those pen genes are like
We're
ironclad.
pretty good. We're pretty good over here.
Yeah, you're very lucky.
We're hydrated.
Yeah, I know. It's drink your water, kids.
Drink it. Drink it up.
Drink your water. Stay out of the sun.
There's another one I want to get into. Do you remember the teacher that was arrested for being drunk in class while teaching second graders?
I don't know. That sounds like a lot of fun.
It was.
Like
But-
as long as the teacher's not doing anything inappropriate, like
She
imagine
was just
like
teaching.
imagine your she looks like she would be fun.
And you know what? She definitely Stanley Cup. It's probably
Yeah.
straight vodka.
She's like, who wants to do their motherfucking ABCs?
We're doing building blocks to death, like
Like class is just like a karaoke bar.
for real. But she's not gonna be charged.
Good for her.
They did like the DA determined that it's not illegal to teach while you're drunk.
Listen, as long
Which is crazy because I thought it was drunk. It was illegal to be drunk on school
as long
grounds.
as she's not starting like a like kindergarten fight club or
Yeah,
anything like that, or
that
like
would be
doing
wild.
anything inappropriate. you know?
But like we had our experience with drunk teachers.
Yeah, we
like,
won't say his name, but I love him.
You know who you are.
Yeah,
You know
love
who you
him.
are.
Not only was he a phenomenal science teacher, he was a track legend.
Legend.
An amazing rock star, and it was all because of alcohol.
And also quite the architect.
Yeah.
He had an igloo.
Yeah, we don't want to give him away, but that was a fine
Like,
piece
you
of
know what? Like, yeah,
architecture.
if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Well, he was a wild dude, though.
Loved him.
Great teacher.
Wonderful teacher.
Like,
oh my God.
He used to, like, I remember if people would come to class to try to get me out to sell them some bud, he'd just be like, Sean, just go out. Like, he would never, it was never like
Stand-up guy. Love
great
him.
guy.
I
Great
know
guy.
all about erosion because of him.
I know a lot about turtles because of him.
Yeah. See, it wasn't all in vain.
It wasn't. But
There was definitely some good learning going on.
I learned a lot of stuff. I remember his presentation on dead nerve endings. And he was like, do you know how painful it would be if you got your nails cut?
Oh, ouch. Yeah.
Yeah. Or if you got a haircut? And he was like doing the demonstration. He was like, ow!
Oh my, he was the best.
He was
Oh
so
my
wild.
God.
He was so wild.
I know. I failed. Listen, I'm not proud of this, but I failed Earth Science 3 times just so he could be my teacher. I just.
I
he was a
loved
treasure.
him, yo. He was great.
He was an absolute treasure.
We also, Mace. No, rapper Mace.
Oh, of course. Yeah. The Reverend.
The Reverend. Yes,
Yeah.
because he was a preacher for a while.
Is he still a preacher?
No, he's back. I think he's back to rapping. He's got a new album coming out.
Good for him.
Yeah. Do you know when it's dropping?
I don't know. 777?
No.
727?
No. The first day of Diddy's trial.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's-
I can see why he would do that.
Me too. First of all, I don't even think is he out of the Bad Boy deal? I'm not 100%. I think he is. I think 50 Cent got him out because he did do an album on G Unit.
Yeah, good. I love that. Listen, I can't wait for all that shit to blow over.
It's not gonna. It's gonna be around for a while because like they're gonna say that Diddy had something to do with Biggie's death. They're gonna say he had.
I think at this point it's like the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, and that cat is slippery.
I remember a long time ago when I used to work at Pizza Hut, and that was my shoe. We were at I used to work at Pizza Hut, and there was this one manager of mine, and he used to say all the time, like, Diddy did it. And I was like, no, like, they're like, that's his boss. They're like best friends. He wrote like a whole monologue of songs about him. He's like, he would never. And he's like, no, he did it. He was jealous of Biggie and his talents, and he didn't want to be like the take that guy anymore. So he had to take him out.
No, he's apparently he's the give that guy.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yo, side note, I think I had a crush on somebody that worked with you at the Pizza Hut on 27.
I wonder who is it? Who was it?
I'm not gonna say it now.
I think. Does she have sisters?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because there was only one other girl I worked with.
I know she worked there because like I randomly like went in there once and she was like, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, "What are you doing here?" She was like, "I'm wearing a uniform." And I was like,
Yeah.
"It's a good reason to be here."
That would have been the end of my era because I don't know who was there afterwards. But
I will talk about it after.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison involved in a shooting. I don't know if you know who this is. Marvin Harrison, legendary wide receiver, played with Peyton Manning for.
Yeah. I'm not a sports person.
This is over your head.
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy.
He looks so unassuming too. Like
He just went up two guns. Just pop.
Aw. Look.
And that's his son. His son is now in the NFL.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How old is he?
Marvin Harrison? Or
Yeah. He doesn't look like he is
I
old
don't-
enough to have a son in the NFL. Oh
he's
wow.
52.
Oh my god.
You know.
Yeah.
Melanin, baby. Melanin.
I thought he was my age
He was
or
born-
younger.
Born in 1972.
Wow.
Damn. Because 1972 doesn't even sound that long ago. But like, to somebody that's 20, that's like, wow.
Yeah.
Lamborghini just released a stroller.
Do rich people have anything better to do with their money?
Apparently not. Do you know how much this stroller is going for?
I don't even want to guess.
$5,000.
Oh God.
Like
You could buy strollers for so many underprivileged people.
you could
with
probably
that money.
get a Graco car for $5,000.
Yeah. Oh my God. And you'll be seeing them all around, like those like.
In whatever posh neighborhood, I'm sure there has to be one or two.
Yeah. What a waste.
Like I couldn't. No way.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
This is why the rest of the world is laughing at us.
Yeah, this is a perfect example.
You're spending $5,000 on a stroller
On a stroller
that you're going to need for like what, 2-3 years?
max, unless it comes with like the adapter to where it could be like the big kid stroller, but
Yeah.
that might be
It should turn into like a
$3,000.
hovercraft at a certain point. Like
no.
for that
It
kind of
should
money,
come with the engine.
Yeah.
or something.
you see
like-
the kids like whipping it around like the
Yeah,
the
like
playground.
it should
Doing
convert
burnouts
into
with
like
it.
a big wheel or something.
But yeah, that's a waste of money.
Yeah, so much.
Waste
And
of money.
also, this one kind of like threw me. All right. Do you know who Aaron Goodwin is?
No.
Aaron Goodwin is a cameraman on the TV show, Travel Channel TV show Ghost Adventures.
Oh yeah, this guy.
This guy.
I didn't know
His
he had a
wife-
name. He was the ghost hunter.
He's a cameraman. His wife tried to like hire a hitman to kill him.
She should know better. How did he find out?
I have no idea.
She should know better than to mess with somebody who has that much connection
Ties
with
in
the other
spirit.
side.
Yeah, for real.
You know he's like spiritually protected.
Well, apparently he is, because I don't think it went through. But
Yeah.
it's like, first of all,
Somebody told him on a cosmic level. They were like, "Yeah, your wife's trying to kill you."
yeah, he's like
An old
nah.
apparition he visited a few haunted
Yeah,
houses
for
back.
real. Apparition was like, yo, spring of 25,
Yeah,
don't be home.
yeah. Watch your wife.
For real. Put some cameras up
Don't eat-
immediately.
Don't eat her stew. Whatever you
Yeah,
do.
yeah. Don't eat. Every time she talks about cooking, say we're going out.
Yeah, just get some KFC.
For real.
Don't do it.
No, it is. Wait. Oh, wait. Today's Tuesday or Wednesday?
Today's Wednesday.
Fuck. Tuesday's the KFC deal.
Oh. Now, so wait, is she in jail now?
I don't know. I think she's gonna be prosecuted for sure, but it's gonna be like it has to be some. I don't know what the law would be. Like premeditated manslaughter, like, but it wasn't
What
manslaughter.
if she goes to the court and is just like, just kidding?
Yo, you know what? She is blonde enough to where she could be like, she could go to court and be
And
like,
she's like, I'm just a
"Whoopsie."
girl.
I'm just a girl. I'm just a little girl.
Yeah,
Nah, you's a murderess.
yeah. But hot chicks get away with murder.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hot chicks can pull it off.
Hot chicks get away with murder, and I guess attractive men get away with it too.
Yeah, yeah. If you're
'Cause-
hot,
I guess it's an
Yeah.
attractive thing.
oh
Because
god.
OJ walked.
Yeah, if you're hot and you're
Like, when
you
it
could
first
throw a
came out-
football far.
Yeah, when it first came out, I was like, "There's no way OJ did this." But I just watched like the recent, and I was like, "Oh nah,
Yeah,
OJ killed both of them."
yeah. God bless America. And on that note, thank you for having us back
Thank
after
you
a
for having us
2-year
back.
hiatus.
We are
Ming,
back.
Thank you.
And we'll see y'all next week.